Dude, what's up? What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades and all my ICP renegades for this awesome episode that we have. What's up, my Cass Allen friend? Long time no see, man. I hope your channel and your video game stuff's doing really well. If you haven't seen lately, we've been playing a lot of NFT games and a lot of online play to earn games, which they aren't play to earn yet, but they're going to be. But today, we have an excellent episode. This is probably one of the better episodes that we've had for a while because ICP is in an uptrend right now, and we are on a bullish trend. So if you look at the week, we hit a bottom right around. Let me go check here because I don't have it memorized. But we do have it already pulled up on the screen on the video. So we're going to have a discussion on the price. Things are looking a little bit bullish right now. We're going to see if that's going to continue or not. And if we do continue bullish, where is it going to lead to? Is it going to go right back to a bull market? Are we in a multi-year bear market? Well, those are the things that we're going to discuss right now. As you see, Internet Computer, it went up this week from 729. That was the furthest it went down. And then we had a spike up to about 837, which is going to be our new resistance right now. And then now we're sitting at about 826. And if we can break that downward trending resistance, which it kind of looks like we did on this, but I'm going to have to look at TradingView to see if we actually broke out of that resistance point. And if it did, where exactly we're going to go. I know $10 is a big resistance point, but even getting up there around $9 is going to be a little bit harder to break out of that point. So let's move right into it. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on the chat because I just want to interact a lot with you guys. Finance ABC, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you, man. I apologize for it not working out with our collab. If you want to do it in the future, cool. I don't have your email address anymore. That's why I didn't contact you. So, Cass Allen, great to see you. King Love, I am so glad you're here, man. Top moderator, glad to see you, brother. Cass, I hope that you're getting every dream that you accomplish, that you want accomplished. So, and Justin, man, thank you for stopping by. I hope I didn't force you to be moderator. If you don't want to be it, I will take it off of there. It's more of a privilege, just to, give you a place of honor in the community. So the more you guys are active, I'll be sending, NFTs, maybe some ICP. I am going to do a contest over on Twitter. I'm thinking about giving away like 2 ICP or something for a contest. So if you guys want to have me do that, let me know in the chat or, let me know with all the likes. If we get like 30 likes on this video, I will give away 2 ICP. How about that? And then what I'll do is I'll make a tweet over on Twitter, make it just a couple easy things, and then we'll give it away next Friday, which will be cool. So, because we do our ICP videos Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. All right, now let's get into some price action, guys. I'm really liking, where we are right now, even though we're at a bottom of a market. This is great for accumulation. This is what I originally ended up in the market in an accumulation phase. So this is my first actual bottom of the market from the top. So now I want to look at the USD. So this is something, if you guys are looking at TradingView for your first time, you're going to want to do the ICP to USD. Because even if you watch my videos, you're going to want to know the price of ICP on your own as well and kind of learn at least a little bit on how to do these kind of things. So that's what you'll do. You just take the T off of there. Boom, right here. And then as you see, the candles are a little bit more defined on the USD, but this is more the real price of ICP because this is the one that's pegged to the US dollar. The other one is the stable coin USDT. So it looks like we broke out of the downward trending resistance on the line chart, but we aren't. So that's why I always go look at TradingView because line charts can be deceiving at times. I do want to zoom in. I thought I zoomed in enough because I already came in here earlier, but I think I was trying to do a bigger overall thing. But I just want to kind of go right here to see if we did break out of this downward Did we? I mean, we're kind of right there, guys. Um, we need some volume though. We are getting more volume as we get to right here, so that's a good news. Getting a lot of volume at this resistance. That means the bulls are activated right now. They're like, okay, we're at this crucial level. We need to get more volume in, more volume. And actually, now that we're speaking about volume, let's get the RSI up here as well. And then we can see, and we'll also get some other indicators out as well. But this is what's going to help us. This is on the daily. We are going to look at the weekly candle close because that's why we came here. But I wanted to see first if we were going to break out of this falling wedge pattern. So as you see, like I said, I believe a few days ago, we used this as support. And as you see, we didn't break down any further. We touched it and touched it. And thankfully, we touched it 3 times and we didn't go and touch it the 4th time because it might have broke the 4th time, right? And we're still above the average price, which is good, or the average volume, I should say. So the volume's looking good. It's starting to rise, which means there's more volume and less selling pressure because people are buying it more. Now we are on a red candle right here, which means that and this is also turned from going up. That doesn't mean anything bad. That means that the bears are fighting back. The bulls were actually winning right here. Now the bears are in play. You can tell when the bears fight back because that's when this starts to, stop going up. So, and the volume decreases. And I don't know why that is, why the volume decreases. Maybe the bulls gave up. That could be it too. And maybe it isn't the bears. The bulls just, I don't know. I can't tell you for 100% sure, but that does look like we are starting to break out. I would love to see some volume right now. If I had like a couple $100,000, I would probably put it in the market right now just so that we could break that. And this is also a pretty good level to buy ICP at. These are dream level prices for me. I quit saying that because I was talking about dream level prices at 25. But to me, this is still dream level prices. I'm probably going to bring that back now, but I just didn't want to keep saying it as it was dropping down further and further and further. But now that I really think we've hit a bottom, and the indicators aren't telling me otherwise, so it looks like we've reversed. So if you even look back further than a week, the bottom was at 5 and it closed at 714. So we're above that now. So we went a little bullish till right about here. Then the trend went a little bit bearish. Now we're in a bullish trend again all week. And so that's why we're going to look at the weekly candle now, because it did look like we were in a bullish uptrend. But as you see, we weren't. Dang it. I hadn't looked at the weekly candle yet, and I was hoping that we were in a bullish trend. But let's zoom in a little bit further on this. And get a load of, yeah, see these candles, these you see the wicks on these candles, they are telling us we're going up. They're telling us this is a bottom, but we got 2 of them in a row. This one's smaller. The bears are fighting, man. They are shorting. I guarantee this is the Binance futures. They are trying to push this price so low. I mean, they'd be smarter to start longing it now. You pushed it down to a crazy low price. I mean, I'd start longing it now, you know? But look at the volume. There was a significant amount of volume as the bulls fought back. You see when it went down, this isn't all selling volume. A lot of this was the bulls pushing back as you see this wick. Now the bears did fight back at this top line as well. It has a small little wick, but it looks like this week could be leading us to a weekly bullish candle. So on the week, we're still bearish. We are in an uptrend, though, in the last several days. So if we take this up, you can look. We started right here, basically, at 748. We had a little bit of a battle here. Looks like the bulls won. Another battle here. And nobody won, actually. Sorry, the bulls didn't win. It was a draw. Then it looks like the bears won. Well, that looks like maybe another little draw and another draw. So they're fighting right now. The Bulls and the Bears are battling. You can just tell it's a battle right now, and they're trying to keep this. It looks like we're going to go upwards, because the trend is your friend till the end, right? So we were in a downtrend until it broke. Now we're in an uptrend, and we're going to stay in that until it breaks. So it doesn't look like we got rejected by this downward trending resistance line, but there is also going to be this right here too. And I don't really think that we should have to break out of that, because this is where more of the downward trending resistance lies, right? And we were far away from that. And I know Six Figs does his Ichimoku cloud, and he says we're really far away from that right now. So if you want to know more about Ichimoku clouds, go over and check out Six Figs Definity videos and his price predictions, his technical analysis, because we are a little bit different in the way we do our TA. He has some great TA, so you're going to want to go check that out as well. And he's more experienced than I am in TA, but I still think I have a pretty good idea about what's happening, and it can give you guys a little bit of guidance in that. See, I would have thought this would have been ascending triangle, and it was. Look at this. I was hoping that the bottom breakout was going to be amazing, right? We had this beautiful, beautiful ascending triangle right here, and that is one of probably the best ascending triangles I've seen in a long time. And it broke to the downside, unfortunately. If not, that would have been a continuation pattern, and we would have broke out to the upside up there. But I do want to go over to Bitcoin real quick and show you this massive head and shoulders. I even did it with the head and shoulders chart over here, or the pattern thing, which I made it perfectly. Here's the right shoulder, the head, the left shoulder, and the neckline, and it broke down, boom. And it probably went right exactly from the head to here down. So it was a definite head and shoulders on Bitcoin. I wish I would have seen that before. Then I would have told you, yes, we're probably, if Bitcoin does go down further, the bedrock levels that we were at when ICP was at like 14 will be broken, and that's what happened. So that was a definite head and shoulders there. I wish ICP would be on trading view so I could use these indicators with it. Can I use it over here? Ooh, maybe I can. If we have any kind of inverse head and shoulders, I wonder. Because you could just use the head and shoulders and then like do it the opposite way, right? But I don't see any inverse head and shoulders right here. So, but next time we do, I'm gonna try to use the head and shoulders except inverse it. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I can't find any inverse head and shoulders anywhere. I've been studying a lot more on the TA, trying to figure out all of these, the Elliott wave theory, head and shoulders. I already knew, like triangles, ABCD, triangle pattern right here. But yeah, so I really like the simple ones though, like the ascending triangles, falling wedges, head and shoulders, that kind of thing. But whoops, we're still in that. Okay, whoops. Now let's look at the smaller time frames. But before we do that, I want to take a look at the week and see where we're at. And get this downward trending support line on the week and see kind of how that is. See, if you look up on the week, this is actually really good on the week because it is a falling wedge on the week. Now, if we break on the daily, yeah, look at this beauty. Now, I would love to see a falling wedge breakout. We're at the bottom of the wedge on the week. So if we go to the top of the wedge, or like I said, $10, that's why I say around the $10 area is going to be our massive level of resistance. $9 as well is a big, from 9 to 10 is going to be a tricky area. If we can get above that, then $15, that old previous low might come back into sight. But we have no reason to believe that yet. It could be a reversal point. On the weekly, though, we are under the median price on the week, which is, relevant because we're still in an overall downtrend on the week. So I would like to see this trend break on the week. So on the daily, we are in an uptrend. On the weekly, we're still in a downtrend, unfortunately. but it is in a falling wedge pattern. So that is good. So if we do go back up to 10 and break this, things will be a lot better. Now let's get the indicators out here. Some EMAs. Let's see. Can I get one? I think. Yeah. Probably. Can I do two? Yeah. So let's see. Hold on. What's the 9 first? I think we're only going to be able to do the 9 and the 21. Maybe not even the 21. We'll see. Yeah. So the EMA 9 on the weekly is $12.5, 12.5 cents, $12.50. And the EMA 21 is $19. And that would probably be the top of this. Oh, maybe not even the top of that, like right around here. So yeah, I would like to see a reversal. We are at the bottom of the wedge. So if we hold this, great. If not, we could have a fur pullback down to about $6. I don't think we're going to, though. I think this is the reversal point. Like before, I was saying, oh, yeah, we could go up or down, and I'm not really sure. I hope we go up. But I really think we're at the bottom here on this weekly. But the trend is your friend. So until this breaks, we need to be careful. It could go down further. I'm just being honest with you guys. I want to say it's going to go up, but I'm not going to, I'll give you hopium, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm here to, tell you the truth, but, give you hope as well. So this is good. It looks like we have an ascending triangle breakout on the 4-hour. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, ooh, I wouldn't even go all the way from there. So actually, I would just go from right here, because if I went all the way back here, I'd have to go up to the top here. And this is going to be our next breakout level, and we're going to show you that too. So it's like 2 ascending triangle levels. I would just go from here over to here. See that? Ascending triangle breakout. And we broke and we went to the top, and now it's support. So, and that means going down on the daily, we could be going back up now, right? We went all the way and touched the EMA 9 on the daily and got rejected over and over. So these candles are saying we're going down on the daily. The wicks, not the candles. See the wicks on the top side. Okay, this one was even, but this one's not so far. So if we can go back up before this closes tomorrow. So we just started this candle. So this is not, we have no reason to be worried right yet. This candle is very new. It's like an hour old. So looks like we went up to 840 or something, right to this EMA 9, 834. So that's good. We have an uptrend here on the daily. But the ascending triangle, look at that. It kind of on the daily as well. It's kind of a really sharp uptrend one, but yeah, it's definitely. And look, that's the resistance that we just closed under too. We closed under that yesterday, and now we just got brought back under it right now. So this is going to be a crucial level. The good thing about the daily is that on the weekly, we are at the bottom. So that to me is a good sign that we could possibly, here, let me just get rid of these things because it's making it hard to see, that we could possibly have a reversal from this downtrend that we've been in. So I would love to see that. What is that doing? This one. Nope. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of these things in my way. Well, that one too. Okay, finally got it. I didn't know there was that many in my way. Jeez. Okay, yeah, so right there. That is good. And let me get rid of this. Sometimes my own stuff gets in my way. Let's get rid of all this so I can actually see. Okay. Yeah. So we actually can go further down with this downtrend right here. 714. If we do go down, the bottom is going to be around, I think, around 714 before we bounce. Now, if we break out above $9 and then maybe even, $10, we are going to go up probably to 14. Now, this is going to be contingent on Bitcoin as well. I could tell you something and it looks the way it does, and then Bitcoin goes and changes everything with the way it moves. So that's something we just have. There is no way that I can just tell you this is exactly what's going to happen at this exact time, but I can show you all of the indicators that tell you it's doing a certain thing, which it looks like it's bullish right now. We have a short-term bullish movement, and we're trying to put that onto the longer time frames. If we get a reversal on the week, that's exactly what we're going to need to continue to move to the forward, to the upside. So now on the hour, it looks like we have an ascending triangle as well. Now, the cool thing about some of these ascending triangles, well, this one was more of like a W, and it looks more like an M. Yeah, that doesn't look like a W. It looks, I mean, I guess kind of like, but it looks more like an M. But yeah, it didn't go down, it went up. Now, this is an ascending triangle right here. There's a big one. Ooh, what is this? Is like a parallel. This is, hold on, this is a channel. This is, it's a longer term channel. Okay, maybe not. Maybe, yeah. That's a channel. I don't know exactly what a channel does, but it looks like we're hitting this EMA 9 as support now, or is that the 21? The EMA 9, and we're above the EMA 21 on the 1 hour. So this is good. That means we're in an uptrend all the way since here, which was, when was this? Where's the date? Oh, May 20th. So since May 20th, we have been in a constant uptrend, a couple little, corrections on the way. If we can break out of this area right here, like I said, we're probably going to go and touch up around the $10 area. Then if we break out of that, 14. So those are the things I'm going to be looking for, is to break out of this level. And where's the breakout price at? The breakout price is right around 828 right here. We would have to sustain that. It did go to 832 and then close below. We need to close above. We're getting to the end of this ascending triangle, but it's also a channel right here as well. So we see this ascending triangle, but it's also in a channel. And I do want to see what the channel is. I don't know what that is. What does it mean in charts when there is a parallel channel? A parallel channel means a channel that transmits data over several wires simultaneously in increments of a byte. Okay, that's not. Is parallel channel bearish? A bearish channel is a continuation trend pattern. The bearish channel is arranged by two parallel lines that frame the downward price trend. And this is not that. This is a sideways channel. Sideways channel, bullish or bearish? A sideways market can be simply defined as one with no bullish or bearish trends. Prices trade within a horizontal range with no definitive upward or downward movement. To put that more plainly, a sideways market features tight ranges. Prices don't make higher highs or lower lows. And that's what you see right here in just the last 24 hours or so. You see this parallel. But as you see, they had one right here as well. And it seems like we go sideways for a while until we finally, it's the bulls and the bears battling. And then they finally, one of them wins. As you see, we have the same thing here. Not here, though. This was just an ascending wedge, which is good. Continuation pattern, broke to the upside, good. Parallel channel, stayed there. Finally had a breakout right here. And it went down and touched that as support. Broke down below that to where it started, and now this just looks like a continuation to me. With the ascending triangle, it does just signify a sideways action. If we do break above this, we are going to have more price movement to the upside. That's just where we're at. Now, we are touching the very bottom right now. This is a crucial level. If we can hold this level at about 815, then we bounce off of the median volume price, which means we need a little bit more volume to come in. And if we see this take a V shape, we are going to break out of this. Now that is a bunch of what ifs, but we just have to watch and see. We could have more sideways action, this break down and touch the channel again, and it could even break down to this level. But I don't think that's happening, especially with the week and everything. But it's still bearish on the week. So it could, I just think the week is getting to that point where it needs to reverse very soon. So if it's not this week, I'm thinking next week, very soon, we're at least going to have a green candle on the week. That is what I just believe that we've had enough red candles that it's time, and the trend is your friend. So, on our longer term price, it is bearish. On our short term price, it's bullish. And how do you turn a bearish price to bullish? Short term price action going bullish, 4 hour, 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day. Then you get to the week, and then it all does that, right? So those are the things we look at, and I think it's pretty good. All right, now back to the peeps. ICP. Ooh, okay. Making new friends. Good, man. I like that. That is what this community is about, is people, learning crypto, but also connecting with one another. That's what my original thing said. It's a community of like-minded people, that care for one another and learn from one another. So that's what we do over here. Smash the like button if you haven't. Thank you, Justin. Hey, man, Dead Man Walking. What's up? Googly Play. I love that name, man. I don't know why. Googly Play. I'm not sure what ICP is. Could you explain it? It sounds like it has promise, and I can see you're excited about it. So I know King Love said a little bit about it, but I don't even have to look at what ICP is. Internet Computer is a layer 1 blockchain, a lot like Solana and Ethereum. It can produce smart contracts in something called a canister smart contract. And basically, it's the same thing as an Ethereum smart contract, except in a canister, which actually, in my opinion, makes it safer. Now, they had to vote for ICP to be able to be moved in those canisters, which is the token for the Internet Computer Governance for the blockchain. Now, ICP is reinventing Web3. And what they are doing is taking internet speeds and putting them on the blockchain. Six Figs made a tweet on Twitter talking about he uploaded a social media video to DSocial, which is the Internet Computer social media, just like YouTube. You can upload your videos over there and get paid for it, but it's all decentralized. So you won't be, you own your content, you own your rights, and you can't be censored. But Internet Computer is completely reinventing Web3 by all of those things. It has an NFT marketplace. It has DeFi that they're building. They're going to integrate with Bitcoin very soon. They are building their ecosystem by a $6 million Supernova Hackathon grant that they're giving to hundreds and thousands of developers. Not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds and thousands of developers that are building on the Internet Computer. They are giving them grants, funding them. They have a community pool that is for the developers of a bunch of ICP, over like 1 million ICP, in a community pool to help fund these developers. It is going to completely change the way we look at crypto. It has one of the cheapest gas fees of all crypto. It stores data better than any other blockchain and Amazon Web Services combined without being hacked or leaked or any of that other stuff. Ethereum costs $100 million for 1 gigabyte of data on the blockchain. Solana costs $522,000 for 1 gigabyte for 1 year. And ICP, it only charges $5 for 1 gigabyte data 1 year. So it is going to revolutionize the blockchain. The Bitcoin integration is coming, where you're going to be able to trade. You're going to be able to use a smart contract from ICP on the Bitcoin blockchain without wrapping it. So you're going to use native Bitcoin, and you can have that traded over in ICP and other different places through DeFi. And they are changing it for the better. And that's why I believe in this crypto. And it's one of the ones I'm most passionate about. But I do want to let you know that I have received a grant from them to help build the community, but all of the opinions are my own and not theirs. So just wanted to explain it. I could go way more into it than that, but I think that basically sums up all of the amazing, projects and internet computer kind of in a tight little package, right? So also they have a really awesome team behind it. The people building the community, the grant team, the founder, Dominic Williams, genius. He's basically, like another Elon Musk type genius. Different person, different personalities and stuff, but like that level of genius. So that's why I really believe in this crypto, and the technical analysis right now is leading bullish, but we still have some, the bears still have some fight in them. You can see that. Though it's up to the bulls right now. Do we want to fight? So the bulls have to think of it like this, though. They're very strategic, right? Do we want to fight for this level right now? Do we need to keep this level? If we're staying in a bearish trend, why would we need to keep this level? I mean, yeah, hold above 5 something, but it isn't really important that we keep at $8 right now. It isn't that important. When the market starts moving, that's when it's important. Yes, it would be nice to get up to like 10, 11, or 14. That way, when the market does move, we go to 20. But that happening in this kind of a market, we're not stupid. So we know the chances of that are very slim right now, unless we see a massive crypto wide recovery. But if not until then, I can see us going and touching 10 right where we're at right now, or 9 something and getting rejected. So that's a possibility. Also going down to, I forgot the exact price, but on the weekly, right? That exact price on the weekly, which is going to be, that just doesn't look right. Hold on. There we go. It's going to be like 715, 717. And then if that support gets broken, then we probably go down and touch our previous all-time low. There's no reason to think that so far. It's like the bulls, we have a nice wick right there. So, but the lowest it can go is like 7 something. That's all I wanted to share. All right, I think we're about done for the night. Thank you all for showing up. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool. Math teachers are the only people that get more excited than Jeff about triangles. That's true, man. I love my ascending triangles. Those are the ones I've been right on most of the time because they're right like 7 out of 10 times. They're a pretty good pattern. Ascending triangles is just a continuation. And if you're in a bullish trend, what is it going to continue? The bullish trend, right? So that's what we got to think about. Plus the EMAs, and we're holding pretty good on the lower time frames. We have the 9 and the 21 below us, and we're testing that median volume price too. So there's a lot of good things that say we could reverse. But then again, anything can change in the market like that. It has to do with Bitcoin. It has to do with buying and selling on all the exchanges. So I would like to do like more videos that touch on like these little movements, but I'm not going to do that until we really, maybe when ICP like really starts moving again in a bull market, I will do like, probably 4 videos a day if I have to, like if we're having some good price movements and letting you know, hey, but right now is just accumulation period, guys. Between 5 and 8, not financial advice, but that's where I'd be looking to get my ICP, anywhere between $5 and $8. So, and you don't have to be like, okay, I'm only getting it if it goes to 5. Well, you might miss out on some opportunities. Again, not financial advice, just, giving you something to think about. All right, guys and gals, even though we don't see any gals in the chat today, I don't think. None that I see, but that's okay. Okay, and he wanted to ask about, do you think Luna will come back up? I seen that it's gone up a little. Sorry, I know the stream is about ICP. That's okay, man. I don't talk a lot about other stuff besides ICP on these videos, but I'll answer that question. I don't know. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this happen before. Does it look like it's coming back? No. They're already thinking about making another blockchain about it. Are they going to continue to try to bring it back? I think so. And as long as you have developers that are passionate about a project, even a disaster like that, I mean, it didn't happen because of a scam that we know of, right? It was just a thing that happened so far. I mean, if it comes out that they did something shady later on, then no, it won't come back. But if it was just a malfunction in the algorithm, in the algorithmic code or something like that, then it could come back. But I would never put more than 20 or $30 in. It's just like I don't want to throw my money away. And there's a possibility you put $30 in there and it goes all the way back to $100, you're a millionaire. So that's the only way that I myself, I'm not saying you guys, I would never tell any of you to put money in Luna ever. Whatever, I don't care. I wouldn't say that. It's not like ICP that has an amazing future and an amazing team. So it's different. I'm not going to just come out here and lie to you guys to sell likes. You know what I mean? So I care about your long term well being, and that's why I'm saying the short term ICP price movement between $5 and $8 doesn't really matter. In the scheme of things, yes, it matters to us right now to try to know what it's doing, but honestly, $5 and $8, man, you're welcome. That's what ICP should be telling you guys. You're welcome. You can now buy it at $5 to $8. So, of course, man. It's just something that happened in crypto, and we all have to learn from that and be careful with any crypto that is pegged to a stable coin. I'm just saying, Maker's a boss, but if we learned anything, you do not peg a stable coin to a crypto or they'll both crash. Why would you put all your eggs in one crash basket? If you have a stable coin, find another way to get collateral with it. I know, like, DAI is the exact, stable coin from Maker, but you don't have to tie it to Maker. Tie it to other assets that if Maker goes down, you still have your stable coin. Or if your stable coin goes down, you still have your crypto, right? That is something they need to do now. If they weren't doing it before, now that they saw what happened with Terra, that would be something that I would look at, and that's cool that ICP right now doesn't have any stable coins. But I would recommend to ICP if they ever do get stable coins, please, I will vote. I'll put all my ICP in there and vote. But I do not want a stable coin pegged to ICP because the long-term ramifications of that might not be what we want in the community. So having a stable coin on ICP, that's probably going to happen too. ICP is like Solana last year. And so where it is going to be integration with DeFi and all of that next year, it is basically going to be Solana, except like Olympic style Solana, compared to like your national team. It's the Olympic team, that's the way that I see ICP. It's like, yeah, Solana is ICP's big brother, but soon ICP is going to be Solana's big brother. And, they're going to look to ICP on how to do stuff. They have chain key cryptography. Another thing. What is crypto? Cryptography. What does ICP utilize? Chain key cryptography. How are they able to integrate with Bitcoin instead of a bridge that can be hacked? Chain key cryptography. So this is the answer to one of the biggest problems in crypto: scaling, internet speed, safety, security, and decentralization. So I'm excited about it. I'm not going to lie. Because I feel like this is the crypto that I was looking for, a crypto that I believed in to go with most of my money. I don't go all in on anything. I'm keeping my Bitcoin, as long as like some life thing doesn't happen, I have to spend it. Like I've been that close to, having to just cash out my Bitcoin and be like, okay, I got bills to pay, and but God watches out for me, and my business is doing okay. I really believe in what I'm doing here, and you guys are everything. Like I feel like I haven't said that enough lately. You guys are my lifeblood. If you guys didn't come here and chat with me on the live chat, even if I don't answer you right away, I always read all of the chat. Even if not right away, I go back and try to do it because I want to know what you guys are saying. And I just want to thank you guys for every like you've hit, every share, every single comment that you've made. it helps, basically helps me succeed in my dream of, working from home in a way that's fun, for having a job that I like, not just working from home. Like, I wouldn't care if I did this at an office, like, but it's just something I enjoy, something I believe in, and yeah, and you guys are the best. So I know it's corny sometimes, but I'm just being real with you. So that's not going to change. I'm just going to be real. All right. Um. Yeah, venture capitalists. That's one. I think I'm going to do an episode on what is a venture capitalist and how do they affect crypto. I mean, all of us have heard of venture capitalists. We know there's some kind of like corporate being, like some kind of bloodhound of the financial world, right? They sniff out investment opportunities and try to corner the market. That's what a venture capitalist is, in my opinion, in my thought process, at least. So they might be something completely different, but that's what I think they are. Is that the Brian Jung video, King Love? Oh, no, that's Six Figs. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for doing that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was thinking the other day, I don't know if I should share this right now in an ICP video. I'll share it with you later. I had a weird thought, but I don't think now's the time to share it. Yeah, you guys have to go. You have to go check out that Six Figs video. One, like it, please, and leave a comment because we want to get the word out about what they are doing on Binance and get people to know not to stake their ICP on Binance. So one, you don't get to be involved in the governance of the ecosystem. Now, if you're in a crypto for a long time, you want to be a part of the decision making process, whether it's only a little small part, or if you have a lot of money, you can do a bigger part. It depends on how much ICP you hold and how long you're going to stake it for. And so that is a way that you can actually have your opinions heard on the blockchain. That's why decentralization is amazing, because it's like democracy on the blockchain. You're voting. And so I think that's pretty cool. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!